everybody.
It's Friday.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's March 17th, or as we like to think of it, Happy Beauty and the Beast Day.
Do we think of it that way?
Yeah, I do.
I think everyone's watching it right now, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be a big box office, right?
I'm Beth Stevens.
Oh, I'm Paul Montour.
We have a fabulous guest today.
Preston Truman, Boyd, Artie in Sunset Boulevard.
Artie Green.
I never met him before. I just met him.
But I feel like
He's
I
great
know
in
him
the show.
because he's in the vlog. He's in the vlog.
Oh, right, of course.
We've seen him in all kinds of
Of
disarray.
course. Shenanigans.
Is that fair? Okay.
So Beth,
Yes.
oh yeah, so it's open. It's happy hour, and this looks toxic.
We have some news.
Okay, what happened?
The Price opened on Broadway.
Oh right.
That was
Welcome
really
back,
nice.
Mark Ruffalo.
Welcome back, Mark Ruffalo.
Danny
Welcome back.
DeVito.
Well, welcome, Danny
Yeah,
DeVito.
welcome.
Broadway debut. There was Taxi in the House. Tony Danza and Mary Lou Henner went to the opening, which is pretty amazing. If you're
That's
alive,
a tight group.
It is.
The Taxi group's
I mean,
a
that's
tight
from a
group.
really long time ago. We're talking 70s.
Yeah.
Not to age anyone.
Yeah.
So
and,
that was fun.
And Matt Rodin, there's a fun Matt Rodin video.
On the way. On the way.
Yeah, coming up soon.
I have some downer news now. Derek Walcott has passed away. Derek Walcott, Nobel laureate, Nobel Prize-winning poet. But more importantly,
Dipped his toes into Broadway showbiz, didn't he?
He dipped his toes into musical theater with The Cape Man, which was Paul Simon's big Broadway debut.
Speaking of the 90s.
It was a flop.
Great score.
But everyone loves that score.
I mean, that's one of those shows I wonder when it'll...
And we don't know who wrote which lyrics. I mean, he wrote the lyrics with Paul Simon and the book.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Okay. So that
You know who loves that show? Lin-Manuel Miranda.
That is not shocking.
Yeah.
It's a very beautiful show. No, it's not shocking at all. Not shocking at all.
Yes, Sue, Danny DeVito's never been on Broadway.
Never
I know.
been on Broadway.
That's crazy.
It is weird. His daughter was in an off-Broadway show.
Christine said, I made it. I was stuck in a cab on 7th Avenue. I guess she means she made it to watch this.
Hi, Christine. Welcome.
You could have watched it from your phone in the cab, but I'm glad you're here. We're available everywhere. It's mobile. I'm sorry.
Beauty and the Beast. I can't talk.
It's
Beauty
opening.
and the Beast.
You mentioned that.
It's open. We have two things to say about it. One, we've asked you to rank your favorite performances for the Culturalist
Because you're going to go see it.
Obviously.
And
After you drink your green drink.
Yeah.
It might be...
I already saw it.
Okay, you can drink all you want. Anyway, it already brought in previews, it already brought in $16.3 million. And it already brought in $11.5 million overseas.
Oh, so this thing is...
So they're going to be okay.
I wonder how big it'll be this weekend.
That's the question.
And then how many more of these... I mean, there's already like 4 of these in production, but then...
It's so true.
All of these, they're just going to keep going, right?
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. The Freaky Friday cast album is out. The physical, you can hold it in your hand, CD.
That's a Kit and Yorkie show.
We've said
Heidi
that
Blick
really.
and staff.
That's right.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. We have some... Oh, there's a London Color Purple concert coming up.
Oh, I know. The Color
I'm
Purple is
excited
back.
for that.
It's back. And Marsha Wallace.
Marsha Wallace, American Seeley.
Yeah, she's doing Dreamgirls over there. She's the alternate for
So
Effie
this
White.
is May 21st at the Cadogan Hall in London. I don't know where that is, but I'm sure you could find it. Nick Blaemire. Just look on your phone.
We like
Nick Blaemire, who we really like. He's such a nice guy.
he's a really nice guy.
He's got a movie coming up.
Movie?
A movie. It's called A Little More Alive.
Okay.
Okay? It's about two brothers who
Wait,
discover...
did he write it? Or?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's about two brothers who discover something about their mother as she dies.
Yeah, I've heard of this
summer.
project before. Now, you know what's kind of sad?
You know everything,
Is
yes.
that Nick Blaemire was supposed to be in the SpongeBob musical. And the SpongeBob musical is one of those shows that disappeared.
It's weird.
I mean, it's still around, but it was supposed to, they were trying to bring it this spring, but there aren't enough theaters. So it's one of those shows that's like suffering from the real estate issue. And so I wonder what will happen.
What's happening?
With SpongeBob. It's kind of crazy when you think that Nickelodeon, a huge company, a big fan base, got behind a musical, and like a big musical like that couldn't find a theater. So anyway, we'll see.
Okay, Alec, thank you for reminding me that Julie's Green Room is now on Netflix. And
Stephanie said she just took a break from Julie's Green Room to be here.
Oh, that is
so
really
she said
nice. How did you
She
stop?
said we should feel privileged.
I feel very privileged. So there's a little teaser about why you should binge it on the site. So that's something fun to look at.
Yep.
Okay, we talked about this before.
What?
But Children of a Lesser God is going to the Berkshire Theater Group. It's directed by Kenny Lancer and Joshua Jackson, Tony winner Stephen Spinella. We talked about this. Now we have confirmation because our reporter talked to the producer, Hal Luftig.
Okay.
It is aiming for spring on Broadway in 2018.
Cool.
I'm ready. Are you ready for that? Are you prepared? Have you prepared yourself for children? Do you need to go watch
I've only
the movie?
seen the movie. Like when I was a kid. When I was a kid. So I kind of feel like I need to, I don't,
revisit
yeah,
that.
I'm excited, sure.
We have a James Barber roll call on the site. James Barber, a.k.a.
Phantom.
The Phantom.
Went through all his roles.
All his roles.
Stood right in front of this wall and did it.
This wall right
here.
here.
Check that out.
Kate Walsh is doing Ask a Star. So I just saw her show last night. It's If I Forget at the Roundabout off-Broadway.
Right.
Jeremy Shamus is in that. Maria Dizia.
Right.
Larry Brigman.
Jeremy was just here.
Jeremy was just here talking about it.
It's
a deep show.
I don't mean to change the subject, but I saw Sweat and I loved it. The new
No,
play,
go
Sweat.
ahead. Talk about Sweat. I was
I'm
talking
sorry,
about Kate Walsh.
we
You
both
can
saw
ask her about
plays.
McSteamy, but no, go talk about Sweat.
No, I mean, I'm just promoting. You know, they give us free tickets, and if we like it, we should tell people we really liked it. Loved it.
He loved it.
I loved Sweat.
Well, Lynn Nottage is a wonderful playwright.
Yes.
And she won a Pulitzer Prize for Ruined, which never came to Broadway, but was running off Broadway
Thank you for
for a long
reminding
time.
me of that.
You're
I
welcome.
forgot.
Anytime. And it was the same director, also Kate Wariski.
Right.
You're welcome. I have information. I got intel. Hey,
She knows the plays, I know the musicals.
It's so true. That's why we work well together. Robert Fairchild.
Yeah.
We have a Q&A with
American
him.
in Paris.
American in Paris in London. So this is his third city.
Working
Because
it.
they started in Paris. And I feel like I need to go see it in London so I can just like hit all the...
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do that. So there's a great Q&A with Robbie talking about ballet and, stuff like that.
You forgot one item. I saw you folded your paper, which implies that you're done.
I did imply that I was done.
There's exciting news. Tonight is the first preview of Groundhog Day. Again.
Okay, I didn't say that, and you're right.
And this almost feels like a stunt.
It does.
Right?
Okay, explain what happened.
Because I guess, everyone was in the audience waiting for the show to start. And I think 10 minutes into the show, something broke on the set. It's a very complicated, there's like multiple rotating, multiple turntables, and it's crazy. And it broke, and everyone sat in the audience for a long time. And then apparently they said, everyone, you can all get free drinks. And then they all ran to the bar while they were trying to fix it.
That sounds amazing.
And then finally it was like, this isn't getting fixed. So Andy Carl came out, and the cast, and they did the show. They apparently they did lines. They sang. They did all of the first act. They sang it. They did it kind of more of a concert version, and they did the big moments from Act 2. So anyway, Broadway has a lot of technology involved with this. So sometimes these things happen. I remember I was at Spider-Man when that happened. And he said it was an
incredible night at the theater.
Oh, Jacob.
So I was
it was an incredible night. And I heard the audience lost their mind. They all got free tickets for another performance. Yeah. They're all going back. They'll all be back to see it. So tonight is the first preview of Groundhog Day.
The first official.
I wonder in the history books which one will be written down as the first preview.
That's a good question. Have you ever been in the theater where something went horribly wrong with the set?
When I saw Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark, Arachnia was dangling over us for about 20 minutes. Yeah. And it was horrifying.
When I saw The Little Mermaid, those people were stuck up in the sky.
What people?
I don't know, the people, the dancers, the fishies. Yeah, they had to stop the show. But it was great because I was sitting next to an 11-year-old who entertained me. Okay, so at any rate.
Ladies and gentlemen,
hi, everybody.
Have a nice weekend. Preston Truman Boyd. Hi, how are you? Preston. Good to see you. We're in different directions here. You have a show today.
I have a show tonight. Yeah, that's why this is here.
It is St. Patrick's Day, but you have a show. And you actually told me that there is some messiness on the streets of New York today.
Yeah, it's inevitable. Yeah, it's an amateur hour.
Yeah. So how are you? Congratulations.
Thank
This
you.
is such a nice, juicy little part for you.
Yes.
I like Artie. Artie's kind of Artie Green, right?
Artie Green.
Artie, it's it's kind of like poor Artie.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, at the end you're kind of like, oh, poor Artie.
Yeah.
But you get to sing some great stuff,
yes.
and you get to work with fancy people.
Yes.
A lot of them have fancy accents.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. British.
And you've done how many Broadway shows? Like
this is my fifth.
Right,
this is my
right,
fifth,
four
yeah.
before. But you've done a lot of swinging.
Only swinging.
He's a swinger over here.
I know. Yeah.
So tell everybody about being a Broadway swinger.
It is a totally different animal. That's for
What's
sure.
a swing?
A swing covers many different characters,
right?
Principals, ensemble members, and I think total I've swung 34 different characters since I've done my first Broadway show, which was Big Fish.
You've been swinging with 34 different people.
Yeah.
So here's what I kind of know about the industry. Sometimes if you prove to have that talent, like I'm a good swinger, I can do a lot of things, then maybe it's hard to break out of that.
It is.
So it must be nice. So how did Sunset come about?
I had an audition. I was out doing a play at Bay Street out in Long Island, and
which play?
It was a new play, The Scarlet Letter, a new version of The Scarlet Letter.
Okay.
We ended up having a day off. I came back into the city, had one day, wasn't able to make the callback, so it was kind of like a one-shot thing for me. And Lonnie was there in the room, and Kristen Blodgett, our music director, and I just had a great audition. The stars aligned, just everything felt perfect. So,
nice.
Yeah. And then,
did you know the show before?
I didn't. No, I'd seen the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, shame on you.
I agree. Shame on you.
Yeah, it's a classic. Everything just worked out perfectly. Got the call from the agent. That was a really, really great phone call to get. And he said, "You're going to be on stage every night." And I was like, "Finally."
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And I love that song. By this time next year, I love that song.
Yeah.
By this time, I'm not going to sing it, but it's when all the fun kids,
swing.
all the fun Hollywood kids are like boozing it up on New Year's Eve, dreaming of the big time.
That's right.
While Norma's slitting her wrists or something.
That's right.
Something like that.
Crying. Yeah.
How is that Glenn Close?
She's a dream. She's amazing. I was always a fan of hers, and to be in the ship that she's heading up is amazing. It's a dream come true.
She seems from the vlog and just from my interactions, she seems like she really is a lot of fun.
She's very down,
and she's very down with the company and all of that.
Yeah.
So was that that must have been like a really nice surprise. Not that you didn't assume that, but
no, I mean you never know.
It's great when somebody is that warm and open.
And
she's an icon.
Yeah,
I mean,
she could be any way she wants to be, and
that's a good point.
And she's
with
person.
you backstage on Broadway. I mean, that's pretty cool.
That's amazing. I pinch myself every day.
What about watching her? You get to sort of witness a lot of the moments on stage, and I was actually thinking when I saw the show, I was thinking about what you guys were all thinking. You get to see these very dramatic.
Yeah.
You witness them.
Yeah.
What's it like to see her in action?
Every night, the beginning of the second act, we get to watch. If I never say goodbye, every night we just get to stand there and watch Glenn Close do this iconic number, this iconic role that she won a Tony for 24 years ago, and it's like I don't have to pay for a ticket. I'm getting paid to sit there and watch it. It's amazing.
We have some questions.
Yes.
Elliot, what is your favorite musical? Let's leave Sunset off the table.
That's what I was going to say.
You never know.
My favorite musical, I really like Violet. I'm a sucker for Violet, and A New Brain is one of my favorite musicals.
I'm a big William Finn fan.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Those are probably my favorite two.
Those are interesting choices. Yeah. You're an off-Broadway kind of guy.
I am, yeah. I would love to do an off-Broadway show.
David wants to know, do you have a favorite Glenn Close anecdote so far? Is there anything you want to just share, a little moment?
She has the most amazing dog, Pip, and he follows her everywhere. And their relationship is very, very cute.
Is it?
Yeah, that's great.
I remember when I went to the press event at the theater, we were up in the mezzanine waiting to do an interview, and he was just with her at every moment. It's adorable.
Yeah, we were in rehearsals, and she would be singing a number, and he would try and sing along. It's so great.
Do you have a favorite Glenn Close movie?
101 Dalmatians all the way. Yeah, that was kind of my era, I guess. But they're all great. I mean, Patty Hughes is iconic as well. So
this is interesting. David says, which role that you swung would you like to do again as the primary?
Oh, wow.
Let's go through the shows.
Yeah.
You did Big Fish.
Yeah. I covered.
I know you did.
I swung Don Price and The Giant, which I never got to go on for. Ryan Andes was healthy as a horse.
Yeah.
So, and I got to go on for Brett Oscar in Big Fish, which was a lot of fun.
Cool. Yeah.
Amos in the circus scene.
Yep.
Amos was a lot of fun.
What were the other shows you did?
And then Bolts Over Broadway, I covered Cheech, and I never got to go on.
Right.
Because again, healthy as a horse. And Jim Way covered Nick on a couple of shows for that, and I covered Warner, and I got to go on for Brooks a number of times.
Oh, cool.
So that would probably be one that I would.
That's fun.
I would like.
I remember that crazy.
Oh my gosh.
The couch, right?
The fat suit.
The couches.
Yeah,
the couch. I remember that.
Helena,
I remember that very vividly. That'd be a good one. I want to see you do that one.
Yeah.
What would you have done if you hadn't become an actor?
I probably would have moved to the mountains and been a ski bum or a chef, or maybe both. A ski bum chef.
I like that.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to cook all day.
No.
Where'd you grow up?
Minnesota. So I was born in Fargo, North Dakota. Lived there till I was 6, and then we moved right across the border into Minnesota because the schools and the hockey was better. So
did you play hockey?
I played hockey growing up.
So you're a real Midwestern boy.
Yeah.
Huh. And then why did you move to New York? To become a Broadway star?
Yeah. I came to kind of a fork in the road. My drama teacher and my hockey coach were like, "You're driving us crazy. You have to pick one thing." So I ended up picking the theater and ended up going to CCM for musical theater. And they moved us out here. We did our showcase and met my agents, and here I am.
Now you're on Broadway.
Talking to you.
Awesome. What's your dream role? Do you have one?
My dream role, move over Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, that's everybody's dream role. I know, right?
George would be amazing.
It's kind of, how do you look with like a long crazy beard?
I can get a good beard going. Yeah. It's a little more blonde.
It would look different. Yeah, I was gonna say I could picture.
We could put some blue, red. Technicolor dream beard.
Yeah. So Sunset is playing how long?
We've now extended through to June 25th, and we're hoping for some more.
Cool. I'm into that.
So, yeah.
I love this show. It's such a great score. Yeah. It's so dramatic. It's such a cool story. And you're right. If you haven't seen the movie, you should see the movie, but you really should see the musical.
I would see the musical first. I have some friends who are coming from home to see the show, and they're like, "Should we see the movie first? I'd watch the movie after."
Right.
Come see the show.
Yeah.
So in that order.
Do you like that old Hollywood? You like old Hollywood stuff? Like.
Yeah. I mean, it was never like on my radar. I guess, but I don't mind it.
Yeah, I like.
I like old Fred Astaire.
I like your costumes. Like
I do like
nice.
that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's a good look.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Those jackets are great. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
They might walk out the theater with me.
Yeah, I know. If there's any extras, can you pick up a couple for me?
Yeah, you want some? Yeah.
I'm like a 44 regular.
Yeah, we might be perfect.
That'd be great. Yeah. So you guys should go see. I love your name too, Preston.
You.
Like that's a very rare.
Preston.
It's a unique name.
Yeah. And there was actually, it's not so unique apparently, because there was a Preston Boyd in the Union when I moved to the city.
Right. So Truman had to
pop
into that. And
there,
Truman is your
Truman
actual
is
middle
my
name.
Middle name. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Preston Truman Boyd, everybody. He's in Sunset Boulevard. Go check it out. It's like a big Broadway musical. Glenn Close is in it. It's awesome. And have a good weekend.
Thank you.
You have a busy weekend. I'm going to chill. You're going to do shows.
Do shows.
You're going to put that blazer on all weekend. Thank you for watching. We'll be back Monday with another great guest at 5 o'clock. Bye.
See you.